A group of approximately 30 Haitians this afternoon landed in Long Bay, Portland. The group comprises adults and children. The group's 18-foot sailboat landed about 4:40 p.m. this evening, Sunday evening, the 15th of October 2023. The police have issued a caution to residents amid reports that some persons may have given refuge to the Asians. This is the third group of Haitians to have landed in Portland since the start of the year. A 27-year-old fisherman has been charged with the takeout of a woman and the injury of a man after he and two other men reportedly attacked them during an incident on Orange Lane in Kingston on Sunday, October the 1st. Passed is 31-year-old Anique Walters, a security supervisor of Nelson Street, Kingston 14. Charged is Kimo J. Deem of Mill Lane in Demontown, Kingston. He is charged with takeout, wounding with intent, use of a firearm to commit a felony, illegal possession of a firearm and ammunition. Reports are that about 10:50 p.m., Walters was a passenger traveling in a motor vehicle which was being driven by a man. Upon reaching a section of the roadway, they were reportedly pounced upon by J. Dean and two other men, who opened fire, hitting them multiple times. The police were alerted and they were taken to hospital where Walters was pronounced and the man was admitted for treatment. An investigation was launched and J. Dean was arrested. He was charged on Thursday, October the 12th after he was questioned in the presence of his attorney. J. Dean's court date has not been finalized and his accomplices are currently being sought by the police. Tributes continue to flow after Jamaica Defense Force JDF Souldier passed from injuries he sustained in a three-vehicle accident along the Richmond Main Road in St. Ann on Friday. The deceased is 24-year-old Private Chavain Allen of Standfast in Brownstown, St. Ann. Police reports are that about 9:35 p.m., Allen was driving his Toyota Fielder motor car along the Richmond Main Road heading towards Prairie. On reaching in the vicinity of Plantation Smokehouse Restaurant, the soldier's vehicle and the Toyota Axia motor car, which were heading in the same direction, collided with a motor truck laden with cement that was being driven in the opposite directions. All three drivers were taken to the hospital, where Allen succumbed to his injuries and the other two drivers were admitted in stable conditions. The JDF, in a statement on Saturday afternoon, expressed sadness at Allen's passing and offered condolences to his family, friends, and other loved ones. The Army said it will continue to support Allen's loved ones as they grieve his death. Meanwhile, social media users who remember Allen expressed condolences to his family. Relative also expressed shock at the soldier's passing. "Wake up, dog. Tell me a joke. This cousin," a relative wrote on Facebook. "Sleep in peace, cuz. I'm really sad to know you will leave like this," said another relative. "Sleep in peace, bro. Good youth, ambitious youth. Hurts to be writing about your passing," Jano posted another relative on Facebook. Sleep in peace, warrior. The road is not for the swift, but is the one that can avoid and endure to the end. Vendors from Montego Bay Shoes Market in St. James have been left scrambling to pick up the pieces after their wares were destroyed in a fire that razed the establishment early Sunday morning. Vendors could be seen pacing around, some sitting, others standing, as they contemplated their next move following the devastating loss. Clothes vendor Anne-Marie Dobson said she and her daughter lost their shops, which were side by side in the space. On Monday and Wednesday we go and buy our goods because every week we go buy goods, she stated. She said she had to tell her daughter to go home as she was overcome by the whole incident. "Life goes on. I am a Job sister. because Job did lose everything and God gave him back 10 times. God will give me back everything. God will restore. My life not gone. I didn't lose my life, and life have to go on, she said firmly. Another vendor, Onika Pierce, said millions went up in smoke in just a matter of hours. A million I lose in here. Yeah, but I have to just trust God and live. Because in everything, you have to put God first, Pierce said. She is, however, hopeful that the relevant agencies will come to their aid. Maybe the authorities will come and do something. Maybe like the mayor, the member of parliament, the councillor, she further stated. Compared to a few other vendors who were quite irate with how things turned out, she praised firefighters for their actions on the day. It's in this lane here the fire started, so actually my shop you would have to be bulletproof vest to go in there. I respect the firefighters in every way because some people just talk, but mouth can't extinguish fire, she stated. Another clothes vendor who gave her name as Bennett said this was the second time she was forcing this situation of seeing her belongings destroyed in a blaze. First time I burned out was in 2015, she said. Bennett further disclosed how she has been impacted given the fact that she was in preparation for the usual busy holiday Christmas season that is set to get underway in a couple of months. Everything gone. Just the other day I got some shoes from foreign and have them in the shops, she said. Christmas I'm going to put them out and now everything gone, she lamented. Other vendors bemoaned that apart from some damage they might have suffered due to the blaze, there are other issues to contend with. Some man just steal my things and look how the thing happened. Instead of helping, them a thief, a man stated about his situation. When pressed, fire personnel explained that they could not provide an estimate for the loss, but the Jamaica Fire Brigade used the opportunity to respond to claims now making the rounds on social media that units from the Montego Bay Fire Station, which responded to the fire, had no water. Nonsense, nonsense. Our units are packed with water. In fact, we have not depleted our water supply at any time at all during the operation, said Superintendent Roland Walters, who is responding to media queries about the situation. Instead, that fire unit designed to carry water parked at a fire station are always filled to capacity. He, however, explained that the firemen had connected their units at times to nearby hydrants during the operation, but had to contend with less than optimum supply. The operation went through seamlessly with sufficient water, even though the water pressure was low in the area. Whatever water we got from the hydrant was a continuous flow to the fire unit, and so up until now we have not depleted our water supply, he said. The St. James Fire Department revealed that they received the call about 2:13 a.m. and responded promptly, given that the area affected was just meters away. 3 units from the Montego Bay Fire Station, one from Ironshore and another from Falmouth, responded to the blaze. Walters said the operation went very well, despite the fact that the unit responding from the Ironshore station had to leave midway the operation to deal with an accident on the Rosal Main Road, which left 4 individuals injured. The department said they managed to save about half of the 100 shops that were in the space, though the shops were mainly made of plywood and zinc roofing, which led to an easy spread of the flames. In the meantime, the fire chief sought to emphasize with the vendors, some of whom lost their entire livelihoods, but also urged a word of caution. given that some individuals tried to douse the flames before calling the firefighters. People tried to help themselves before getting assistance from the fire department. When we received the call this morning and arrived on the scene, there was free burning. Approximately 40% of the geographical area was on fire, he revealed, explaining that this action led to the blaze getting out of control, while emphasizing that he understands the desperation in wanting to out the fire. In the event of a fire, Walter said it is best to call the fire department as soon as such a situation starts, instead of waiting until it is beyond your control to call the fire service. However, it's a great loss to many of the shopkeepers, and empathy goes out to all of them, as this fire has affected many lives, many families, and many households, especially at a time when everybody is looking forward to the Christmas season and preparing themselves for the busy time ahead.